It was
that is true.
only shooter game that I could play because I didn't have to aim that much. I just had to get right in front of him and then go psh, and then melee.
You don't have to aim at all if you use the needler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I never did that because that gun was bad.
Oh.
Well, maybe. I mean, it wasn't as cool as psh psh.
It's not quite so skill intensive. I'll give it that.
I didn't like it.
Hey, it's Cheeks and ICeless. Dude, we got an Ice Climbers.
I loved watching ICeless last week. Where is ICeless local or from visiting?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. Because I'd never seen them before last week, and they were kind of killing it.
Look,
That's the question for me.
I got to commentate some Big D a couple weeks ago.
Jealous, by the way.
Yeah, well, it was.
Big D's cool.
It was eye-opening because this character's really cool. They made Ice Climbers cool.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I watched a lot of Big D in my learning Ice Climbers over quarantine arc.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
And yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
There's not much else to do.
Yeah.
But Fire versus Ice, that's the name of the game. Cheeks is bringing the Roy.
That was actually such a good way to reset and give yourself a little bit extra control on that ledge trap to jump off and then grab Nana. So you come back with both and don't give Cheeks a chance to just knock one off.
Ooh, nice desync.
Yeah.
Yep. Very classic. That's one of those things where Ices they're going to go for those big setups, right? You have got to be mobile.
It's not even anything crazy, but if you ever see Nana spinning by herself, don't get grabbed.
Oh, no, never.
If Nana's ever spinning by herself, you just run away.
If Nana and Popo are doing two completely different things to each other, just run away.
Right, but
don't engage with that.
That one's particularly reactable for both, which is why it's usually very consistent for Ices, is you set up Nana spinning by herself, so that you can have the time to do something like go for a grab and then wait for Nana to, press her input later.
Grabbing Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about Ice Climbers.
Yeah, Ice Climbers.
Just, of course, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't grab the Ices.
That's because that is another rule.
It's another rule.
Unless it's Sopo, you don't get a grab button.
Right. You got to be very particular about your intent when grabbing. It's like similar to dating. What's your intent with my daughter? Is a very similar question to what's your intent with my climber when you try to grab one.
If you grab Nana or Popo, there is a shotgun waiting for you.
Yeah, be very careful.
They're missed the jab reset.
Just barely off on the timing.
Hit both of the jabs too close to each other. But here you go. I mean, that move, it's hard to do anything about that side B. It's a good move, and then the up air, kaboosh.
Yeah, up air is insane. If you only learned one thing about the Ice Climbers.
Yeah. No!
Well, look, she had one mission, and that was get to Popo at all costs, and she achieved it. Eventually, when he dies.
Well, I was about to say, like, it's gonna have to be a vault. Like, I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah. Hello from the other side, actually. Before,
If you're an Adele fan,
yeah,
it's Adele.
Yeah. Legitimately, I feel like Ices is one character, despite all of the cool stuff, that could very easily win a 2-button bracket.
Yes,
like, if you're only allowed to pick 2 moves to use, oh my god, I thought they died. If you're only allowed to pick 2 moves to use, pick Ices, side B and up air. That's
side B and up air, yeah. Which is interesting because we haven't seen tons of the up airs from ICeless, and that does go to show that Cheeks has been doing a good job of trying to play relatively horizontal, grounded, right?
No!
Oh, so smart by Cheeks to take the game! Saw that there was absolutely no chance ICeless could come back from those depths as long as Nana stayed in hit stun.
I'm honestly confused as to how ICeless got down there.
Me too.
And why. I got lost in my own words, and I'm just going to be real for a second.
Yeah?
I was not paying attention to that exact scenario. Because they were firmly planted on the ground. I didn't see them get hit.
It was one of those situations where one climber is gone. How do you get back without them? Oh no, I'm off stage and my Nana's still on stage.
Oh no, Nana is occupied.
Yeah. Whereas sometimes you expect her to be there. Foolishly.
So Cheeks taking the first game, looking pretty solid, but now we're seeing the unlocked side special button. Sister Twister.
There you go. That's the right one to do right there.
Yeah, the Sister Twister. Oh, you gotta watch out when they're spinning solo.
Twisting.
Oh.
Parry down tilt.
Easiest thing in the world.
Can't punish that. Sorry.
Yeah, so
no.
another one of the easy setups for Ices is just side B.
Yep.
Is an auto desync setup, because if you time yourself right, you can then have like Nana go for Blizz while you shield, or something similar. You know, have Nana press a button and then you use that as the desync.
I like that ICeless has been very much keeping in mind the whole idea of, again, Cheeks, you know, really good job managing Nana. ICeless is doing a really good job of noting, like, okay, I need to, like, have Nana do Blizzard, and then I drag her over here, and this will create a setup where, you know, my opponent will waffle a little bit. But Cheeks with great setup for the kill right there, jab back air.
Oh, that's so much shield damage, but I love the up out of shield there, because you know, there's nothing safe to pressure with after that.
Any armor or invincibility out of shield against Ice Climbers is huge.
Going deep for the Nana, but I appreciate it and I agree with it. But yeah.
Ooh! Up tilt into the up smash, I think, from Nana.
I wasn't looking.
This is where you don't want to be. This is why Ice Climbers loves this stage, is you ever try to make any use of that platform?
Up air city.
Yeah, putting yourself right in range for that. For the goosh.
Oh, I love the idea there. Nana got poked, and you can punish, but the up smash is not the one with the range. Wow.
That, just a single back air is enough. That's crazy.
I didn't, you know, if second back air hit, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. But not hearing the doosh.
Yeah, without the
doosh,
it's just boom. Oh, okay.
Great save by ICeless there to yoink Nana from on stage to off stage, so she doesn't die, but Cheeks chasing pretty far, and that's even game.
Nair, jab, back air, easy setup.
Yeah, a stock away now from moving on in bracket. Winner's card still best of 3, right? It is.
Yes.
It is.
It is. You can see it right up there in the corner. Winner's card best of 3.
Not able to get a cheerless setup. It is very difficult. Overall grab. I don't think
Cheerless, of course, the technology in which you grab your opponent and Nana is not cheering.
Right. She normally, the way that they unbroke Icy's throws, kind of.
The way that they intended to.
Intended on break Icy's throws was to have Nana cheer whenever Popo threw, so that she's stuck in an animation.
But of course, the first thing that Ice Climbers players looked for was, so how do we not do that?
How do we make her not happy? We want to yoink Nana's joy.
Upsetting
for our benefit. Really, really selfish.
They use frustration and not return on their Pokemon.
Oh!
That's really smart by Cheeks, because again, you throw that out, it's a lingering hitbox, and you know that Nana doesn't know how to mix up getting off the ledge.
And as soon as Popo gets up, Nana's there 8 frames later. So you can very easily react to Sopo and meaty Nana. Even if Sopo shields it, then it's a super meaty hit. It's actually really easy to just punish neutral get up and kill Nana that way.
But now ICeless needs to do, I mean, what
miracles.
often feels the impossible, right? A Sopo comeback in this game is tough, but we have seen ICeless get a kill with just a single Popo back air, but it's not going to happen this time.
Singular side special is so much worse. There's a reason we call it the sister twister. Sister's required. If she's not there, you're just twisting.
Then yeah.